How you going? Tin from KAON here. Hi, Tin from KAON. Tin from KAON here. Tin from KAON. 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 Welcome back, Tin from KAON again.
It's like a little chit chat. I prefer being behind the camera.
I don't want it in focus.
All right, what are we doing?
10 years ago, KAON was something I just did for myself. A way to connect with our family, our kids. KAON might have started as something that I pushed along, but very much so now, KAON is the creation of the people that have come along for the journey.
My name is Lei Hua.
My name's Ben.
My name's Tim.
I'm Emma.
Nikki, Arietta.
Linda Fang.
I'm the Chief Operations Officer.
I'm pretty much Mrs. KAON. Marketing and our brand.
Product designer.
Customer service. The engineering manager.
KAON started in 2015.
At that point, the family business had been going for at least 20 years.
Started under a house in West End.
I remember going into this very small backyard workshop.
And then we finally moved into a proper workshop 600 metres up the road.
The showroom that KAON had at the time, a Weber barbecue on a counter and 3 cargo barriers on a stand and 1 set of UVP.
I saw a picture the other day of, I think it was 2 racks, and that was all our product that we had on offer to sell. And now I look at all the racking that we have behind us, and that brings us to 10 years. It's happened in a heartbeat, but it's always good to sort of look back and connect the dots and see sort of the points of where and how things have developed. There tends to be this throwaway society where things are made to a price point to save a little bit of money, but it really affects how durable something is, how long it lasts.
We want to reduce waste. We don't want people just constantly buying new products. We want them to buy it right the first time and for it to last.
If they can't be maintained or can't be repaired, then it becomes something that when part of something fails, you have to throw the whole lot out, which is not a great way to approach things.
What is our product going to look like in 50 years? You know, is it still going to be just as good as the day the customer took it out of the box?
Centering real travellers in our brand is about understanding intimately the conditions that these people are going to experience in the real world and just how much they rely on our products.
Australia is such a broad country and such a rocky country. And it's a hard country, yeah? We make it to suit our climate.
I think it comes through in some of the decisions we make around the materials and processes and how we bring products to life.
It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking, oh, it'll be fine, you know, like, is anyone really going to put it through its paces like that? But people do. You always design for the extremes, and certainly our customers take it to the extreme.
There's no substitute for real experience and there's no substitute for real feedback.
There's always been a real importance put on the customer feedback.
It's great that we get feedback from customers who are really testing our products.
Listen to the customer, what they want, what they need.
Often customers will spot something that we never even considered.
Feedback is actually really important to help us set a direction on what we focus on, what type of products we do, what vehicles we focus on, and how our customers travel.
It's the best way and often the only way for us to hear about these small issues that really aren't that small at the end of the day.
We're always mindful of making sure we just don't make something because we can. Making sure that we come up with solutions and problems that actually address real needs for customers.
We actually do think about the real problem.
We're not into the big showy 4-wheel drive gear. What we're into is functionality.
Some of the things we think might not be sort of the most necessary things have actually been problems that are much bigger than we expected. So we aren't always our own customer.
I hope they can see that we intimately consider the problem that they might have.
Do they need more space? Do they need more quick access to something?
How many people are in the vehicle, how remote they're going, what struggles they may come across to be able to relax on the journey. It's really about finding the issues, the bigger and the smaller issues, that we can make life easier with.
If I look back over KAON's last 10 years, the thing that underpins everything is curiosity.
You can't get your best without making a few mistakes along the way.
People are given the opportunity to do better, to learn.
Don't get it right all the time. Sometimes we get it wrong.
Tin and Lay are both really encouraging in that whatever you're doing might turn out to be useless, but you learn a lesson along the way, and that lesson's worth $1 million.
To create a place where you feel safe to test and experiment and make mistakes is incredible.
I really enjoy seeing people pick up something that they weren't too sure with or found challenging and actually run with it and do something that was greater than what they thought they could achieve. And it's in all aspects of the business, whether it be the design side, the marketing side, the assembly team, the fabrication team. There's all these little moments of growth and finding the potential of people. I think that's what I enjoy and what I look for in people who want to explore their curiosity about what they can do. When I buy locally made product, the Australian made product, I know that I'm making an impact for the communities and the people that are around us.
It's all designed, manufactured in Brisbane or in Australia.
We make everything in-house or within 20 kilometres of our workshop.
It costs a little bit more to have it made locally, but I feel the value of the product is far greater.
We've got families out there. We've got a husband and wife who work there who are supporting themselves. We've got a mum and kids who work out there. We've got these whole local units that the business supports.
Yeah, and I think that's important. Yeah, that we've got the capacity to support these local families.
So the other reason why I think we should manufacture locally is around self-sufficiency. It's like when you go camping, it's good to know that you've got your water and your food and you can fend for yourself. And as a nation, I think it's really important to do that. And I know COVID gave us a glimpse of what that might feel like. But we feel it as a business that if you don't have a core of manufacturing, it gets harder and harder. So for us, if we manufacture locally, we're supporting other businesses in the area to keep them afloat so that we can still powder coat, anodize, we can still get the material that we need to make the things we need.
And the satisfaction that we get and our team get when we see a car drive by and we see our products on it, that we made that part, we designed it, we made it. I think that's something we can be really proud of.
Also the fact that I know I've come from a different country to Australia where this is our home, and it's good to know that it helps build and make our home better. We're not just building a business, we're building people too. We're just building better Australians.
The unrelenting commitment to employ and to stay local is really hard. Like, it's really hard. And I think that it comes down to Tin and Lay's value of people.
So if I circle back on where I started 10 years ago, being sort of myself as a founder in the brand that's KAON, and winding forward 10 years, people are everything. People created and built this business. It's the questions and the skills they bring, how they see things differently, how they challenge things, how they ask questions that I wouldn't ask.
The joy I get out of seeing my team members grow and become what they want to be is a large reason why I do what I do.
Part of the reason of working for KAON is so enjoyable is the people I get to work with.
From the designing side to the engineering side to the fabrication side to the packing side, there's a lot of love that goes and a lot of care that goes into it.
What keeps me coming to KAON? The passion.
What I wish people could see, or what I always try to show, to communicate with our customers, is just how incredibly talented and passionate our team is.
It's few and far between where people will get up out of bed to go to a job that they love. So when you find a job that you love, it doesn't become a job anymore. It becomes a part of you.
A lot of the times on our journey, we tend to forget where we came from. But probably one of my highlights was the open day and getting the team together and standing in front of the building and taking a photo of a team that used to be my father and I and my brother. That was pretty cool.
I think quality is the fact that someone cared. Whether it be the person who thought about how to address a problem and how that manifests as a product or a service or a way to do something, all the way to how something's manufactured and how it gets packed, how it gets sent. Someone cared.
Quality is serving purpose properly. It's about serving purpose first time. The solution that's going to do the job right.
We want it to become so intuitive and ingrained in your car that you use it every day, you use it every time you go camping, you're constantly interacting with it, and its value never diminishes.
At the end of the day, I want them to be as proud of it as we are of making it.
I've always liked Henry Ford's quotes, and he said quality was people doing the right thing when nobody's watching. And I think that boils down to people caring about what they do.
How we develop product is a testament to how much we care about doing the right thing.
Probably the most common thing throughout is the strive for doing things right.
Putting ourselves in the customer's shoes, asking ourselves how a customer might feel or what a customer might do, and really trying to understand how that affects the decisions we make, the products we make, how we do business. And when we do that, there's a responsibility, there's an accountability.
We actually care about what we do. We care about the thought behind it, the process of doing it, and the product that goes out at the end of the day.
The gear serves a purpose, and the purpose is to get out there.
To create that connection with people, with family, with friends, with the environment.
So just being together as a family and just doing the simple things and getting away from the daily routine of work and school. So actually getting to spend time with the kids. Yeah, and not necessarily like do something, but we could just be together.
You know, we build vehicles and we set up our cars, but the ultimate aim is to actually go out there, connect, share memories, share experiences, push ourselves, and come back and retell those stories that become so special.
Ultimately, the point is to get out there and enjoy life, to get outside and to see things. And if we can be a vehicle for that, I think that's huge.
We are given the choice of the easy track or the hard track. If I wound back 10 years to when I packed my first cargo barriers, I don't know if I could have painted this picture of me walking into this, 3,000 square metre facility, all the products that we do, the beautiful showroom we have, the amazing team we have, and then all the customers that we've met at all the shows that we go to. Because when you set out, you don't necessarily know exactly the path you're going to take, but you know the journey is going to be character building in good and not so great ways, but that's part of the appeal.
We work really hard to make good products and to do things in a way, and to do things with integrity.
You have to grin and bear the hard stuff now to make it easier later.
It's always good to challenge yourself and push yourself out a little bit further.
Rather do the hard thing that's going to be worthwhile.
You feel like you're contributing to something really worthwhile and that you come to work with a deep sense of purpose. I hope that we can build a place that offers that to our people, and then to customers offers limitless possibilities in terms of solving problems.
There's temptation quite often to take shortcuts, to do things that seem easy. But there's satisfaction in stretching yourself and choosing to take a harder path. One of them being, choosing to manufacture locally and choosing particular ways of creating our product, or even some of the materials we choose probably makes it harder. But to make those work is much more satisfying. And if I can use the same analogy, when you go four-wheel driving and exploring, those harder tracks or those harder destinations, they're just sweeter when you sit there and you've got there and you can look back at where you've come and what you've overcome. Yeah, taking the harder path also gives you better stories.